If you have a boring personality, get on YouTube right now, because it's not boring to somebody. Somebody wants to hear that voice that you think is really just down and not what you're used to hearing yourself on YouTube. Believe it or not, somebody wants to hear what you have to say. Don't ever feel like that your voice isn't important because you're not as loud and active as somebody else. Because, believe it or not, there's so many people out here just like you that want to hear somebody like them. And 9 times out of 10, you'll probably encourage that person that may be shy or introverted. So I'm telling you, this is the time for it. If you feel like you're bored, even though I'm sure you're not, you're interested in somebody, get on here and start recording, because they need to see you. And you have something important to say. Even when you feel like you don't think you do, you have a lot on your head, you got a lot on your mind, and you can get it off. Use this platform to get it off. Talk about something, and I'm sure you're going to add value to somebody that's struggling trying to figure out what they're doing in this space. So get on there and just and let that fear go. Now is your time. If you're introverted, if you're shy, if you're scary, and the most important thing, if you're scared, get on here anyway, because it's time to build confidence. But I say all that to say, this is not to build confidence for that particular person. This is the time for you to get on here and speak your piece. Use your voice, because you are that quote unquote boring person, even though, like I said, you're not. But you don't know what you would do on here. I don't care what it is. Get on here and discuss something that bothers you. If you have interest, you might like Pokemon. I remember when I was in school, the quiet people that I went to school with, they were into Pokemon and Pogs. I don't know if y'all remember the Pogs. Used to flip the things and on the table and all that. To me, when I was younger, it was weird, but now I get it. Everybody has their interest. And although it's not for everybody, there's somebody out there that's interested in what your interests are. And I don't care what it is. You'd be surprised. And after you find that, maybe that's your niche, and that's where you go with it. But it's for, this platform is for everybody, all sorts of personalities, especially if you're bored, because the same people like you need you on here. They need to know that they're normal. That's the thing. You can be you on here. This is your space. It's YouTube. That's why it's called YouTube. It's your tube. So don't think about it like your life isn't interesting enough, or you don't have nothing to say, or nobody wants to see you, because you'd be surprised on who wants to see you. But you have to come with it. You have to get on here and get past all them insecurities and start filming. You'd be surprised the community you would build and the great friendships you would build, and people that you're going to find out is so many people like you. With millions and billions of people, whatever the number is, I don't know the number, or how many people we got in this world, but most of them are here on YouTube. So imagine how many people are just like you. How many people are shy or scared or want to get on this camera but don't know how. Why don't you start it off? Why don't you be one of the voices to spark that flame up under them and get them started? Let them know that they can do this. They don't have to be in that space where they don't have nowhere to express themselves and just talk about whatever it may be. If it's the most boring thing, some may call it nerdy, whatever it is. I call it cool, because you're creating a community. So get on here and express yourself, be you, and meet your friends, find your community. Get on here and be yourself and have fun, and sky's the limit. But if that's you, if you're that boring person, or if you think you're boring, get on here and see what happens. Watch how it could change your life. Because in the beginning, you might not get a lot of traction, because it's going to take time for them to push your videos out to the right people. But your people are going to find you. Once you put those topics in, you know what they're looking for. If you're that boring person, you know what the boring people look for. So you make that title according to them, make that thumbnail, let them know. You might title it, How I Live My Boring Life. And somebody will click on that because they're like, man, my life is boring too. And y'all can link up and now y'all got something. But don't be scared to get started, because like I said, you'll be surprised. There's so many people just like you. Even though we're so different, a lot of us have a lot of similar interests. So don't let nothing stop you from getting on here and being yourself. Yourself is what will take you far. But when you're somebody else, you're not. I'm not going to get on here and act like somebody I'm not, because that gets old real quick. Keeping up with a lie of being somebody that you're not, So I encourage anybody, whether you're boring, lively, whatever it is, whoever you are, get on here and just show up as yourself. But this is for my boring people. If you're boring, get on this platform. Tell your truth. Be you. Have fun. Tell your story. Share your interest. But this is your time to shine. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Hey, I hope this video finds you well. And if it does, pick up that camera and record, because this video, I made it for y'all. I want you to know that it's okay to be different. And to me, it's not different. There's so many people out here boring. They live a boring, and really, I probably live a boring life. We don't do nothing. We can't wait to get home and sit at home and relax and chill. Now I'm trying to get out of that and make myself do more. But if I really film my life, that's why I don't vlog as much as I want to, and I want to vlog. I need to get on here and just do it and show y'all my boring life. And I think y'all would enjoy it too. So hey, if you got any value out of this video, if it helps you out in any way, if you feel like you have a boring life but you're deciding to get on YouTube today, leave it in the comments. I'm going to get on YouTube today. My life is boring, but it stops here. I'm going to get on here and do my thing. So yeah, hey, like this video because it helps the channel, push the channel out, and subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.